Hardly anyone visits this place on the Tunisian coast. Under the sand here are the remains of women, children, and young men. They drowned in the Mediterranean, chasing an uncertain dream, a dream of life in Europe. Their stories lie buried with them in these makeshift graves. No names, no identities, no headlines. Across from the sea over there in Europe, the focus has shifted from how to help migrants to how to keep migrants here. He wants to give them dignity. Shamseddin is a fisherman. Here, near the tourist hotspot of Zarzis, he has buried the remains of 300 people. To stop the crossings, Europe has proposed the creation of so-called disembarkation platforms in North Africa. There, migrants would be able to apply for asylum. Shamseddin isn't impressed.
Europe doesn't care about these people, whether they're alive or dead. Building reception centres isn't a solution. Instead, Europe should give people the wealth that was stolen from them.
A beach near the cemetery. This is where fishermen discover the washed-up bodies. Shamseddin wants to find them before the local children do. I'm on my way to a nearby migrant center where some of those rescued find temporary refuge. There I meet Nadesh from the Democratic Republic of Congo. For months, she was a sex slave in Libya, she tells me.
When they discovered that I was pregnant, they let me go. I don't want to stay here in Tunisia. I want to go to Europe.
Tunisia has no functioning asylum system, and it has to not only deal with migrants passing through, but also with increasing numbers of its own youth who dream of a brighter future. These young men died trying to reach Italy. More than 7,000 Tunisians tried to cross the Mediterranean last year. Wael was one of them. He invites me to his home to share his story.
There's no hope here. I'm neither dead nor alive. It's all the same. We don't have any jobs, no future, nothing. This country kills our dreams. That's why I want to escape.
Wael survived several boat accidents in the Mediterranean, but is undeterred. He wants to try again.
If I stay here in Tunisia, I have zero hope. In Europe, I at least have a chance.
But Europe doesn't want to take in migrants like Wael. So who exactly is responsible for those rescued at sea?
We have to stop treating migrants like hostages and using them as political leverage. We have to stop treating them as a tool with which to get money from Europe. And we have to be humane with them and guarantee them the right of freedom of movement.
Tunisia's government has repeatedly said it does not want to be the gatekeeper for migrants trying to reach Europe. Caught in limbo, thousands see trying their luck on the Mediterranean as the only option, despite the dangers.